What's good, y'all? It's Shinsen coming at you once again with another episode of Face-to-Face. Today, I'm bringing you an exciting interview for another one of Dustloop's moderators. After having countless meetups and discussion over BlazBlue and other games, we finally sat down together and get this thing done. And now, the moment you all been waiting for, it's time to introduce our next interviewee. He truly doesn't need an introduction because once you've heard his voice from a mile away, you immediately know who he is. Ladies and gentlemen, sitting in the hot seat of today's episode of Face-to-Face, Dustloop, Iron Tiger's moderator, A.X.I.S. Alright, A.X.I.S, first off, I'd like to ask you, you don't mind us using this for, video recording or anything like that posted on YouTube? You cool with that?
I am okay with this.
Alright then.
The whole world can know the truth.
Alright. Well, shoot, alright. First off, I'd like to go ahead and thank you for taking a sit down with me and, open yourself up to a couple questions that me and a couple other guys have for you. Let's see here. Well, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Alright. What made you go with AxisTheBeast as a gamer tag?
I used to be so badass on Dustloop. But what happened was, at one point I said, you know what? I'm going to go off and play Xbox Live. Because this is around the time when I actually got BlazBlue. That's when I actually came back to Dustloop. Because I was playing Guilty Gear at the time. And I left when I heard BlazBlue was announced. And when I finally got the game, I came back. And when I went on Xbox Live, my original name, before I actually signed on, was Gray Shadow. But I changed it to AxisTheBeast for like, it was no reason for me to do it. I just decided, you know what? I'm going to change my name to AxisTheBeast because I can.
Sure, alright. Okay. It's a little different from what I hear from others, but yeah, it is what it is, yeah. Alright. What was the first fighting game that got you into the genre?
I was always playing some fighting game throughout my life. The first one I played was Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition, but I was a really, really big casual. Plus, I was a kid back then. Then later on down the line, I got to Street Fighter Alpha 2. I was still playing casual. And then later on down the line, I started playing Smash. I was still casual at that. And then around Guilty Gear, I wanted to get competitive, but I had no rides and no one to play with, except for my friend Sky. And BlazBlue was the actual one I actually got competitive at and started contributing.
Alright, cool. Let's see here. Was there a specific person that introduced you into fighting games, or did you just come across them on your own?
No one I can recall. It's like I was always playing fighters.
Shoot. Alright then. You said you played Street Fighter and whatnot now for the Alpha and Championship Edition and Guilty Gear. Do you still play those games to this day?
I'd play Guilty Gear if I found someone to play with. Like, if there was someone else I can play with Guilty Gear constantly to level up, I'd play that game. I play the hell out of Guilty Gear. I love Guilty Gear. Hard as it is, it's an amazing game.
Okay. Let's see here. From the list of fighters that's been announced or going to be released this year or in an upcoming time, what games do you see yourself playing?
Skullgirls. Let's see. Outside of Skullgirls, the only one I can think of would probably be Aquapasm. Off the bat. And Melty Blood Current Code.
Shoot, alright. What is necessary in a fighting game for you to take interest in it and to go ahead and take it to start playing competitively?
For me, well, it has to look good, and I have to find a character that I actually like. That's pretty much it. And it's kind of complicated because even if the game was supposed to be awesome, if I can't find a character I actually want to play, I just shrug it off.
Alright, honest answer. Here's a good one. What is your stand on online play? How do you feel about it? In your opinion, what are the benefits, advantages, and disadvantages of playing online?
Online is great if you're playing someone with a good connection. If you're not playing with someone with a good connection, you will hate online. You will hate online more than Bang hates bell peppers. Normally online, you can find all sorts of crazy plays. You can find people who runs up throw distortion finishes, someone who plays smart, someone who's kind of passive. You can find all sorts of plays, so you can pick up on things. Pick up a whole lot of different strategies. You can even find yourself a flow chart in which you can use to beat everyone. But that kind of goes with real life too. But online is so much more fun.
Alright. Can you discuss the value of, just supporting the scene?
Supporting the scene? The value of it? Ooh, that's actually a good question. Let's see. First off, you're meeting new people. Secondly, let me think about this. First off, you meet new people. Secondly, it's offline, so there's the only lag you have to worry about is TV lag. I'm calling you in on that one. He always complains about the Vizios.
Oh man.
And those are like the most two important things. And sometimes you can help someone out or they can help you out. I mean, supporting the scene is not just, hey, let's play video games or enter a tournament. You can also help out other people that's in your scene or get other people in there. If you can't play the game, you can recruit.
Very nice answer. Thank you very much for that. We're going to go ahead and go over a few BlazBlue related questions.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Okay.
Oh.
Here's one. You probably saw this one coming. What made you main Tager? What drew you to the character?
Oh man, I love this one. I'm glad you asked. Back in CT, I was actually a Ragnar main. I was the scrubby Ragnar main, the one who does 5D and block strings. And one day I was playing casuals and I picked Tager, and I discovered Sledgehammer, and 5K combos, and Spark Bolt. And then I went online, and I had a really good time. And then eventually I realized my Ragnar wasn't actually getting better. So I dropped Ragnar and started making Tager. And that began my journey of the hard life of Tager. It's a very hard life. You must be bold and strong to walk it. Or someone will hit you and curb stomp you. And then you lose and feel bad.
Oh man, I love that answer. Oh man. Shoot, alright. What are your feelings towards the game system? What are your likes and dislikes of BlazBlue?
As a game system, as a whole, I love it. It just sometimes it feels like defense play is just too good sometimes. Like if you knock someone down and normally you try to do Oki, it's not as guaranteed as other games would be. And not saying that it's guaranteed in Street Fighter, but it just feels like it's a little bit too easy to get out in BlazBlue. But overall, I like the game system. I like pretty much everything about it, except for the fact that it feels a little bit too easy to get up and do stuff.
Oh, okay. A lot of people recognize your skills in BlazBlue. What did you work on in training to get to the level that you're at right now?
In training mode, I just tried to test out anything I can think of. Like, I got hit by this stupid thing. I don't like it. So I go into practice mode and see what I can do about it. Or I practice instant blocking, because in the situation with Tager, you always want to know what you can instant block 720, or what you know you can instant block the correct meter. Because to me, instant blocking is incredibly important. Having blocking overheads and taking grabs. Yes, I actually went into practice mode and learned how to tech grabs and air grabs. I got blown up by grabs so many times, I had to stop and go, wait, why am I getting blocked by these grabs? I'm going to practice mode and telling the dummy to grab me. And I just kept doing it until I was able to break it consistently. And I never stopped at it. To this day, I still go into practice mode and just practice breaking grabs. I also test out combos, like stuff that I struggle with, and it helps my execution a ton, and the character specifics. Those character specifics are important. If you can practice those, do it. But most importantly, make sure you can block and tech grabs, because those will save you in the long run.
Alright. Okay. Alright, I like this one. Alright, there's someone who sent out an email to me, went by the tag of Rad Red. The question is, what are your feelings going towards BlazBlue Continuum Ship 2 Plus?
I love everything so far. It's just, BlazBlue will always be BlazBlue. And what I love is not so much all the system mechanics, it's just what they're doing to the characters. Because some characters have some things that just makes you go, why is he still in the game? Why does he have that? It's just replay. You know something's up sometimes. You stop and go, he has that. That's not right. Or that's stupid. And when I see what they're going with the direction of the game, they're killing loops. So they're getting rid of all the Ys. Or at least trying to get rid of as many Ys as possible. Which, just trust me on this. Not getting rid of all the Ys. They're not. It's BlazBlue, so why is this happening to me? Will always be something that'll come in your head when you get hit by something you don't expect.
Alright. Okay. Cool. Alright. We're going to go ahead and get off the subject of BlazBlue and go to just a couple alternative questions or whatever that still deal with gaming. Alright. Outside of fighting games, what are other kinds of games you enjoy playing?
I mostly enjoy RPGs and sometimes platformers and puzzle games. I freaking love puzzle games. But if I can find a good RPG to crack down on, I grind that out. Those are like pretty much other games. I'm not too big on beat 'em ups and all that anymore. I still play it like an old school beat 'em up.
Okay. Alright, well since you like RPGs, could you give me like 2 that you really like and 2 that you're looking forward to?
2 I really like.
You may have to just put outside.
Residence of Fate
You're right.
and Sky 2. So far, those are the most addicting RPGs. I don't know, I still play Residence whenever I think, oh crap, I got Residence to play. Let's get on this. I want my guns to be like 50 freaking barrels on it. And like 20 sights. I want a rocket launcher on it too, they let me.
Sure, alright.
And the 2 I'm looking forward to is definitely, one of them definitely the Sky 4. Because Sky 4 is like, that game will make you turtle. I want to turtle. I want to disappear from life. I want to be like, who is AxisTheBeast? I don't remember that guy. So I'm getting that game. And for another one I'm looking forward to, I haven't really thought much about it. Because I haven't really looked at RPGs all that much. But if there was another one that came into mind, I'd probably still try to get it.
Alright then. Alright, cool. As one of the bigger names in your scene, could you share a few things about the scene that's helped you as a gamer in the long run?
Like I said, oh yeah. First off, it was offline. So I can always grind that out. I can always like practice things I wouldn't be able to do easily. Another one is I get to fight other matchups that I don't get to fight often, and people get to, you know, figure out tricks, or at least learn how to do tricks fighting me. And the best part is, free food! Because I love free food!
Okay. Oh, this is good. This is an interesting one.
My favorite question is the best ones.
Alright. Do you plan to attend a major or a tournament outside of Michigan in the future?
Yes, but first, I must have money. And then, I can go off on a magical journey to take over the U.S. with Pink Taylor. It will be hairstylists everywhere. I am taking your money. All the other scenes, know this. I'm coming in, going in hard, going in deep, and I'm going to be penetrating. And you will like it. P.S. I go in strong. P.P.S. Hi East Coast, I'm taking your money. Ha!
Are there certain players that you would like to play in an offline setting? If you've net played them or never played them at all? If so, could you give me a top 5, US or international?
Oh God. Like, international?
Either or. You in the States or outside of the States?
First off, I want to buy Spark, Huey, and LK. Those are on my list of victims. Secondly, I want to go into Japan. I don't want to beat up Goro and Tsukasa. Because one, I like biting good players because it makes me feel good, and I like feeling myself when I feel good. And secondly, why not? They deserve it, because I play Tager. It's like, play Tager, they deserve it. Because I'm going in, and I'm not going to stop. Even when they're dead, because I corpse stomp.
Alright. Shoot, okay. Alright, we've come close to the end here, like down here at the end of the interview. Is there a few things you want to say? Like, you know, you got the floor to say whatever you like.
Alright, first off, shout outs to Shannon for doing the interview. Shout outs to Luna for, you know, hosting casuals almost every Friday or wherever he gets the chance. And not charging us, you know, for coming in with a venue whenever we do Rambats or other gay, homo stuff like to do in the scene. No offense to the gays.
Or the homos.
Or the homos. I want to thank everyone for, you know, being in the scene and always, you know, supporting each other. Even when Luna feels bad and he needs a hug, because Luna loves hug, he's the hug monster in the scene. Shout out to Leno for DPs. Shout out to Melty Blood and Arcana Heart for being in the scene even though no one really plays them. And lastly, for all you guys who haven't fought me yet, I got some tricks to show you. And the only thing that's going to be treated is going to be the moves you get when I put you in the character hospital. Oh, and and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And one last shout out, Hairstylist Tager. Okay, I'm done.
Alright. Well, first of all, I'd like to go ahead and say thank you for sitting down with me and taking the time out to go ahead and do this interview. Really appreciate it. Finally got to get this knocked out. Shoot, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Alright guys, didn't your boy Shinsei take care of you? Got you. Anyway, big ups to your boy A.X.I.S for being A.X.I.S. Stay classy, bro. this brings our episode to a close. Now, I usually go out with a bang every episode, but this time around, I don't really got much of anything, so I'm just going to go ahead and disappear solemnly in darkness. I'll catch y'all later, bro. Nah, I'm just kidding. Come on, man. This is Face-to-Face. We gotta go out doing something. Shoot. So, just for you guys, since today's episode was focused on the Tager mod, I thought I'd hit you up with a vocal rendition of Tager's theme song. Something I've been working on for a little bit of time. I'm gonna go where most men wouldn't dare go. You know why? Because I don't care. This is just a preview, so let me know if you guys liked it or not. Alright? Here we go. Warning. Before this starts, I just want to let you know I'm no rapper. I don't want any emails telling me how I am. I know I suck, so get off my I don't want no hate mail from you either, so chill. It's all for fun. I'm sure there's a ton of vocalists better than me, so get off my shut the up and either enjoy it or ignore it. Have a nice day.
Jump up on this swag, don't be a hater. I'ma introduce myself. Names I ain't taking the guy that's relevant. Hit you with the power sign. Check the 7 son, better get with the alliance. Come on and let's roll if you want to prevail. Best thing you want to do is 720 you feel. To the house of muds and all the mood come on to fall. Almost no matching up better than you make the call. Take us on the mic and it's about damn time. Hit you up with something new, get up on my rhymes. Take a seat, my apprentices, we got the time. I'ma guide you through the path of low tier. Overcame the obstacles that make it here. Do you think I made it this far without a fear? No, yeah, I'm right, it was crystal clear. Turns through swords, ice daggers, snake chins, dance spikes, roller bells, even back still red. But Jimbo, Nirvana, spark, both with no change. Bet you couldn't imagine how I focus through the pain. Rock the world so hard on my enemies swear while I grew to this track. I vomited his motorhead. How my opponents fear me as a virtual space where I won't charge and I still ring in your face. Yeah, the name Tager, don't forget the iron and my swag's forever strong even when I retire. Hot damn. Get surprised by this? Run up and let me introduce the person to my 5D fist. You woke up and dig in front of the rider. You messing up. It's the block snatcher, that's a winner. Atomic collider. Y'all better tell somebody.